Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midtown Malfunction. I'm Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
And we are here with our special guest, Tyler Arceneaux from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Happy to be here, sweating.
Yeah, we pulled you, right off the road. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We, ushered you into a back room and immediately shoved the camera in your face.
I walked longer than I've walked in a long time to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, uphill both ways.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really worried that I don't look skinny enough in this camera, but you can't, you got to pick your battles, I guess.
No, man, there's a
Did
lot
you get a peek?
There's a lot we can do with AI,
I'll blame it on the yellow chairs somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. Blame it on my fat body.
You ever have people do jokes about themselves and you're not sure how much you can join in?
I'm pretty open season on my ass all the time because I host an open mic every Tuesday in Lafayette, and at that open mic I encourage all the comedians to give you look-like jokes to me.
I see these.
And I give one back to them and we play a little game and I pick my favorite of the week, and that person comes back and does a feature spot.
Oh, they actually get a feature spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
if you see me post somebody's you look like joke they said about me, normally that person's sometimes I won't, if it's the headliner, they do the best joke of the night, I might post theirs online, but they didn't win.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not the winner, but most of the time it's the winner of that week.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite one of all time?
Ooh, there's some good ones. I'll hit you with some of my favorites.
Oh,
All right.
I look like I have to take my Ozempic with an air compressor.
wow.
That's Don Scheck-Snyder. John Merrifield said, I look like I watch Theo Von. I'm sorry, The Oven.
That's a great one.
John also said, I look like I wash my clothes one shirt at a time. That's pretty good.
I don't think John loves you.
That's hilarious.
Or he loves me so much that he can't stop thinking about ways to call me fat. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What a person.
I also Tyler looks like he has written the words, the McRib is back, on a calendar.
That's great.
Yeah. I might put together a picture book one day.
Yeah, you should profit off this.
Yeah, I know.
Steal all their jokes.
Yeah, I'll give them credit by giving them Instagram tags.
Yeah.
You're saying you and John started a radio show?
John and Drew Gotro, John Merrifield and Drew Gotro started Laugh City Radio over a year ago, and it's every Wednesday night on Planet Radio. And just recently, I have permanently joined the cast.
Nice.
So they used to be just them and a guest every week. Now there's 4 of us that are we're the cast of the show.
Nice.
So yeah, we record an hour a week. It plays live on 106.7 in Lafayette, or listen to theplanet.com/listen at 9 p.m. Central every Wednesday night.
So
Yeah.
what is there a bunch of rules that you have
Yes.
to is it
Damn.
is it
FCC.
intimidating when you walk in there at first and you'll start?
No, so we actually just recorded in my house.
Oh,
Okay.
And we send the segments into them.
Yeah.
We just make we pretty much we have an hour show, and they tell us we need to fill 45 minutes or so.
Okay.
And they're gonna play music. Also, they'll throw in a song or two here and there to
okay.
fill in some of the extra time, and then play their ads, and then they'll play our segments, right? So I send in 4, 10 to 15, anywhere between 8 to 15 minutes, 4 segments.
Yeah.
And I do my best to edit them. We're allowed a couple beeps. If you need to beep a word out and you don't want to take the whole chunk out, you can leave in a couple beeps, can't be too many. And then there's a ton of words that you just can't say.
Huh.
Yeah, like shit,
Yeah.
goddamn.
You can't
You
say goddamn.
you have to bleep one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one has always been crazy to me. I was
Yeah.
are we still that religious that
It makes me wonder if back when they were playing that Creed song, don't have to settle no goddamn score. They had to bleep it. I don't remember.
Or they just took out it was just a blank space. Don't
Or-
have to settle no
Yeah.
score. Well, I remember watching Major League as a kid on TV. It was like on TBS, and there's a scene where Dorn goes up to Chevy Chase and he puts the ball in his hand and he says, "Strike this motherfucker out." But then on TBS, it literally went, "Strike this guy out." That was awful.
Oh, dude, the worst one I heard was Snakes on a Plane, and it's
for
you know
sure.
it's the line.
Yeah,
you know,
motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane.
you can't show the movie if you're not gonna do the line,
Right.
Yeah.
But they showed the TNT or whatever network cable something did it, and I was anticipating it. I was like, all right, what are they going to do, man? He stands up and he goes, "I'm sick of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane." They fight monkeys now? Like,
That's crazy.
These are like, I feel like that was some like backstory.
You
I
know,
needed.
it kind of enriched the canon of the whole thing.
Yeah,
if you ask
I
me.
want to see that movie.
Yeah,
like,
for
how
real.
how did he learn of their monkey fighting capabilities? Like, what,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because monkeys took over the plane. Nah, there's nowhere to go from here.
I don't know, dude. Like,
There's nowhere that I should go from here, I guess, is the point that I really want to make.
Wow.
The next words out of my mouth should be chosen very carefully.
I didn't go there. And that's something. But no, man, they got to get him off that Monday to Friday plane.
Yeah,
dude.
that's probably the most egregious one I've ever heard.
Which also, that's a long flight. Monday to Friday. To have snakes that fight monkeys.
No, it's
on
just
them.
like it's not that it goes on Monday through Friday. It's that you can count on it Monday through Friday. It's like recurring.
Oh,
okay.
It's like every Monday through Friday at 2.
This is a business plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime you talk about that airline, someone's like, "You better book a Saturday or Sunday flight."
Them snakes gonna be on there.
Right.
Better pray the monkeys ain't on there with them.
How long have you been doing the podcast with Jason P. Leonard?
We're dying down here almost 2 years. Yeah.
Nice.
Almost 2 years. That's fun. We're honestly right now we don't have any episodes in the bank. Kind of waiting on an interview to come by. So we've been on like a little tiny hiatus for like 2 or 3 weeks. But because it's not like the whole premise of the show was get headliners that
Yeah.
are coming through town.
Yeah.
Get an interview with them and then do a little podcast around it. Every now and then we do an episode with someone else that maybe we're cross promoting something with, or they may not be a headliner, but they're like just somebody we're grabbing to do an extra episode with,
Yeah.
friend of ours, stuff like that. But we don't want to just like do episodes with just us, like with no other hook in it. So we just kind of waiting right now, but we've been doing that for a long time. I really love it. It's a lot of fun. It's given me a lot of practice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's well produced. JP knows a lot about sound and
It
was
is
gonna point
really
that
well
out.
the
produced.
video. Our
like-
clips look amazing. I think it's very funny too. Some of our funnier episodes, I think, is some of the funniest things that nobody's listening to.
Yeah.
So I think that we did an episode with John Merrifield actually that I think is probably the hardest I've ever laughed. Listen back to it. Editing
Nice.
that was fun.
That's all. And y'all had Robert Kelly on there, right?
Robert
Which-
Kelly did our live one, the only live one we've ever done.
Nice.
But we're gonna do another live podcast for the festival weekend
Hell yeah.
at Gator Cove.
Oh yeah, the festival is going to be awesome. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna be happy to have you guys. That is incredible. So excited to be a part of that at all. So,
Yeah, the lineup's nasty.
dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be fun. That's what, August 7th, 8th, and 9th?
That's right, nailed it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kicking off with Casey Rocket.
Yep.
What a show! That's crazy.
Y'all are so studious.
Yeah, I can't.
Didn't you have to pull the phone out or nothing?
I can't
It's
even
What's
wait.
that? The 7th, 8th, and 9th?
I can't wait to see if Casey Rocket is funny or not. That is something
Oh,
I
man.
have.
Okay.
I've never seen him live, and honestly, the clips are like whatever. Like, I've laughed at some of it. I think some of it's funny, but a lot of it feels so like gimmicky, and I don't act like it doesn't. He's not writing jokes. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. So I'm willing to watch him live and watch him kill, and just be like, okay, I didn't get it, but I saw it. So there's something there, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, I think, out of the whole weekend is like eating crow almost. I'm willing, because not that I've said anything bad about the guy, but it's like I've always just been the one that's like, of all my friends talking about Casey Rocket and sharing his videos, I'm always like, I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. I feel like some comedians like him are kind of like jam bands, where it's like if someone played you a Fish song in the car, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? But
Some of those are my favorite
if they took
comedians,
you to the
though.
concert,
Yeah.
you might be like, oh, shit, this is dope.
Some of those
But-
guys are my favorite comedians, so that's a good reason I should just be open to it and experience it live and see what it's like. And yeah, I really am excited.
I saw him in Mobile at Alchemy, and the same thing. I was because I've seen the clips, and the clips don't do anything for me personally. And then I saw him live, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And he closed with like a 12-minute bit on Six Flags that was hilarious.
All right.
So I was
Well,
like,
you know,
"That's good."
it stands to reason that I wouldn't have seen any of that because he's not releasing anything like that.
Yeah.
Purposefully, right? Because
Yeah.
he's just going to release the shit people have already seen on Kill Tony. He's not burning any material by doing that. So yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to see what he's got for real because I know he's been doing comedy for a long time, and a lot of people that I trust. Like I'm big friends with a lot of people in Austin, and a lot of them say he's funny. So
Yeah.
it's like there's something I'm not seeing, and it's because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
So I
You
just
know,
gotta see it.
On a much smaller level, I see that happening because actually recently someone asked if a local open micer was actually funny, and we were like, oh no, dude, like we've seen them kill. Like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Of course they are. And they're like, I've never seen it. And it's like, you know what? That's valid.
Does
you know.
So I you know what, to some small degree, I think that happens to me too, because what'll happen is not to say I do bad at my open mic, but I'm also like not swinging for the fences. I never do my closer at the open mic.
Yeah.
I never even do my opener. I don't do a lot of showcase jokes. I don't do at the open mic. So a lot of people who don't like come to my showcases but are in the scene, they're just like, yeah, Tyler's like the host of the open mic. And then they see me do a set for the first time after like a year of knowing me. They see me do a real set and they're like, oh.
You like do this.
Yeah, I only saw you
okay.
doing jokes that weren't ready yet.
Well, there's some people who I know for a fact think I suck at comedy because they've come and seen me 3 different times, and those were like all
Exactly.
bad sets. And I'm like,
Exactly.
God damn, you just like Russian roulette. You just keep choosing
Yeah.
the bullet. Like,
That's the plight of being a comedian. When I'm always trying to impress somebody, that's when I like fumble or something.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way with like I film myself. Like I try to film myself as much as I possibly can, but it's like whenever I don't film myself, it's like the hardest I could ever crush.
I swear to
And then
God.
as soon as I film myself, it's like, I give it a
Man,
C plus,
it's
B
like-
minus, like.
Or you like riff the perfect fucking
Yeah,
like you'll
exactly.
decide not to film yourself, and like
God.
magic will happen.
I know.
Like something like you will never
Yeah.
do this again.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god,
That's happened to me more times than I can count. I try to always get audio because, and I almost always listen. It's rare that I don't listen. I have to really walk away from it being sure that I have nothing to learn, which is rare because, like, I'm always, unless I'm like just trying to kill, I'm always like trying to fucking joke in a different order, trying a new line, trying to jam one new joke in the set for the night, you know. And I'll do something like that tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Just try a couple new jokes that haven't quite been ready to get to the stage, or maybe they are and I've just been not seeing it, right? That happens to me a lot too. Like I'll work a joke out and it starts doing less good at the mics because like I'm getting tired of it, but I also didn't realize it was already ready
Yeah.
to like move on. Like,
Yeah.
and so I take it to like a showcase for the first time and it kills, and I'm like, oh, I've been sitting on that too long. It wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
That's being scared, not willing to take risks.
I've
I'm a
been
pussy.
I have been like a couple open mics recently. Like when we'll have one, I'll fucking start digging in my notebook for the shit that I was like, oh, why did I never do that one? And it's like maybe
Yeah.
because it's kind of like a hot topic, or it's like, oh, I don't know. I've been doing this new bit about Susan B. Anthony.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had it written for like I had it like worked out in my head for like a month, and then I just never said it because I was like tail between my legs, and then I just started saying it, and then it started getting a kind of a good reaction. I'm like, oh, I was being a bitch. Like I
Yeah.
should be figuring this bit out. Like,
Yeah, I have one like that that's been eating at the back of my head forever, and it's about my dad, and it's like a sensitive subject. But my dad was actually kidnapped by the ice cream man.
What?
So I've always thought that that's like hilarious. That's like I don't know what's funny about it.
I'm sorry,
but it's like he was like the trope of like the little kid that gets picked up by the ice cream man. That was my father.
That's
The
crazy.
reason this was crazy to me is because I'm picturing him as your dad getting kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I thought I saw when you first said it, I saw like a 53-year-old man getting put in the back of an ice cream.
When he was a child.
This ice cream man.
So this is an episode of The Sopranos.
Sweet Tooth.
turns out it's Mystic River.
When he was a child, he was abducted by the ice cream man for a whole day. Before they found him.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then like so I remember pitching this joke to somebody and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to find what's funny about it. And they were like, well, what happened next? And I'm like, oh, my dad, like, due to unresolved trauma, developed a drinking problem and drank himself to death. And they're like, yeah, that's not funny. I don't know what's funny about that.
I was trying to think of like what's a good pun on a flavor.
I think the lead-in I wanted it to be was something like that's where all my trauma comes. That's where all my overeating comes. Or I love ice cream because like, I don't know. Like, you know how people are scared of snakes because our ancestors were scared of snakes?
Yeah.
That's why I love ice cream.
Dude, you could be like, yeah, man, it's been a rocky road.
Oh, all right. I like this.
There's
something
something
Like
there.
that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. One day.
There's probably a ton of those.
Your dad hears certain songs that just fucking like,
Fucking
tears
Pop
well
goes the
up.
weasel.
Hello? Fucking dick just gets hard. Do your ears hang low? Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's a lot you could do there.
So
Yeah.
there's now that you're sitting here, there's something I wanted to ask you.
All right.
So I don't think we even explained why the setting is different.
Okay.
We're in the green room of Cedar Street.
Where y'all normally do
where
this?
Tyler
In our apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tyler is about to headline a show here at Cedar Street, and we're in the green room, and you posted something, I think yesterday, about the green room.
running jokes
Oh,
by
my
in
God.
the green room. Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about that, like
Right.
green room etiquette.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so I'm pretty comfortable talking about like what I think is hacky about comedy, and like not for any other reason other to just get engagement, because sometimes I say some like off the wall shit. But we have a segment on our podcast called Hack Watch, where we dedicate like a whole 10 minutes between us to bitching about something.
Yeah.
And like, so this is something I've talked about many times, where it's like there's a time and a place to run a joke by someone. And right before y'all are all doing a show together or something like that is not. Everybody's like trying to. A lot of people. I say everybody. I don't want to speak for everybody. Me as an individual, and I know a lot of people feel this way too. I'm always trying to get ready for the show.
Yes.
Like I'm sitting, even if I'm riffing, I'm not like trying to be in joke writer mode. I've done all the joke writing I can do by that point.
You should be done with that part.
Yeah,
at this
dude,
point.
I'm ready to-
That's
You know?
my thing. It's like, are you
Yeah.
really asking me? You're up in 10 minutes. You're not prepared. Like,
Yeah. Hey, do you think I should say this? No, actually. Whatever you walked into the building thinking you should say, stick with that. No, look, I'm being kind of overly harsh about it, but the reality is like, also know whether you have that kind of relationship with somebody or not, right? Like you might be able to do something like that with your friend of years that you run bits by all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like a random person being like, hey, do you think this is funny? And it's like that guy's literally on deck about to go on stage. Don't do that, you know?
I reposted what you had posted, and a friend of mine who's not a comedian said, like, you know, being friends with a comedian can be a little annoying because you'll be talking to them just naturally or whatever, and it'll turn out that they were doing a bit or like what
you know,
you said or
shame
whatever.
on that comedian, in my opinion. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't do that to my friends.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
I tell them straight up, hey, I'm thinking about doing a bit about this, and then give it to them.
He went on to say, like, it feels to him that the green room would be the place.
As not a
that you would-
comedian,
and
I
was like,
completely understand why he would
But
think that, but it's the opposite.
it's super
right?
not.
Yeah.
It's
But I
the
get why
opposite
he
of
would
that.
think that, especially if he has shitty comedian friends who are running bits by him without telling him. That's like deceiving somebody. It's like it's not lying. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, you are a liar, but it's like you kind of are. Like,
it's like the polar opposite of like recording a conversation without someone's knowledge. You're like, that was creepy. Why would you do that?
I do it with everybody. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. Also, I post a lot of that stuff just to get reactions.
I'm sure it does hurt people's feelings. Like
Yeah.
some people do feel hit by some of them probably.
When people jump up in my comments, coping is the funniest part because it's like you don't even know that this is what I wanted. You're helping me, if anything.
But there is a time and a place, and it is annoying when people like talk your ear off before you get you're trying to get prepared because it's like. It's like when a comedian does it, I'm like, what are you like? It would be one thing if someone from the audience and you had to tell them like, hey man, I'm trying, and they're like, oh my bad, But a comedian's like, I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you that it's obvious I look annoyed right now. Like I'm staring straight at the floor and I'm like this. Like, I'm thinking.
They'll come up and start like asking you like, so how's your day been, man? Like really like pointless questions. Like, oh, you didn't actually come over here to say something to me. You're just bullshitting. Like that's what pisses me off.
There's so many people in this industry who are just not self-aware too. It's just because it's like I guess there's just so many people that are like that in general. So you get enough people of any kind doing anything, you'll have some that are like socially different and like takes a while for them to catch on to like what the cues are, and honestly sometimes it takes being told the simple things, right? And it's not, and it like what I don't like is that people tiptoe around a lot of that, but it doesn't have to be done in an ugly way. Like I have 100% told somebody stop while they're running a bit by me, and I'm just like, now's not the time. No offense. Now's not the time. I
literally did that Thursday night.
And that should be okay. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just trying to tell you that, hey, now is not the time. And look, if you're somebody that I have a relationship with at all, like if I dap you up and I don't think you're a jerk, I'll be like, hey, let's talk about this later. Don't let me forget. When we're outside smoking, remind me. If you're like nice about it, I will carve out time for you. But it's not right before a show. Never.
No.
You could shit your own pants.
Also, it's like there's money at stake here. Like people are being paid. This is a job. Shut the fuck up. That's what you really feel on the inside, but you can't say that.
There's a lot of people that are unprofessional too.
Yes. Oh my God.
Tough. Y'all have some drama going on in this city, don't y'all?
Yeah,
have y'all talked about it yet on the podcast?
All right, so I'm not involved in any way legally.
I do not know what's going on, so I would be interested in hearing the rundown so I can make fun of it.
Okay, so the rundown of basically what is going on is, and I'll keep names out of it.
How can you?
Well, I'll say Zeke, but I'm not gonna get other people's names involved. I'll say my friend's name, but so Zeke, we all know.
Sure.
Zeke looks like is taking on a lease for a building that is a movie theater, and the guy who had the lease or whatever is very pissed, and now
so he like lost it.
I don't see. This is the thing. I don't know all of the full details. I don't know.
So we don't know what kind of like swindle happened.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
The lease changed hands somehow.
Yes, the lease changed hands. And this guy is. Well, Zeke hasn't even signed anything yet. I don't.
No, but also a great comedy producer. If anybody should own a venue, it would be Zeke.
Yes,
it should be Zeke.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And but so the other guy is pissed, and now he has supporters who are now calling Zeke racist, and they're posting all this shit. And
they're threatening to protest.
What's the racial aspect to this?
Well, that Zeke's white and the other man is black.
Got you. That is okay. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So is there any kind of traction to it, or is it like a little bit online and that's it?
It's online.
I know. Oh, you mean like traction as
like how big of a deal is it actually?
Nah.
Or is it just like
It's
drama?
it's Facebook drama.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
really
yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
If you went out in the streets and asked people if they really
Yeah,
cared, they'd be like,
yeah,
"No,
I'm saying,
I'm checking the comments."
Is there going to be a protest?
Well,
might be.
there's a lady who works
She
for the
seems
city,
serious.
and she said she's going to protest all of Zeke's comedy shows, and they're
Yeah.
going to stand outside
Okay.
and protest them.
No kings, she said.
I still think
No comedy
This is
kings.
my weed vapes argument. It's like, so this is the thing you've decided to get all passionate about and start jumping around and like stomping in the streets and shit. Like the movie theater
Yeah.
and weed vapes. As much shit as going.
I was
I don't have to get
I
on
was
that.
originally against no kings because I thought they were trying to get rid of king cakes,
I would have marched.
and
for
I
that.
wouldn't like that.
Dude, I made
Big king
cakes.
cake fan here.
King cakes are delicious, dude. If you
I
get the
made
right
king
one.
cakes for 15 years of my life.
Oh, yeah?
And if
Bakery?
I never saw another one, I would be great.
Oh man, I love king cakes.
King cake's
Hey,
awesome.
look, I got a serious question.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a black baby in a king cake?
Yes, I have a story
Okay,
about that.
I
Really?
did. What is it? I'd love to hear it. I did not.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Didn't know it existed.
I've never
does-
seen
like,
it
They
either.
actually have every skin tone of baby. that
Okay,
you
I
can
was
order.
hoping, and like I was riffing with somebody about this the other day, and I was like, I really hope there is like
There is.
all different shades of babies.
So when I used to work at Atlanta Bread Company, I used to during King Cake season or during Mardi Gras season, it was King Cake season for us, and we always had the like monotone white babies like you always have. And this one year, we got several bags of babies, and we were like, "What's this?" And our owner was like, We even had it to where like you could put on your order form because we were like
Yeah,
ship
pick
them
one.
out or whatever. Like you could specify, I
Yeah.
want a Latino baby.
Why shouldn't you be able to?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he was thinking. It was like, yeah, we can.
But okay, here's
wait.
where things get interesting. It's Latino because of skin tone, or like
Because it's a baby.
now we have to, now we have to like,
No,
are we
I don't think-
are we putting different style hats
No,
on people?
it wasn't. It didn't literally say Latino. Or whatever. The tone of the,
Got tattoos.
Yeah, but goddamn, he was trying to do something good.
Yeah.
So-
no, for sure.
But all right, so we had the babies in stock, right? And then there's the staff of the store that know where all the babies are, and any one person on that staff could be a horrible racist monster.
Oh God.
So, I at the time, I was baking, and then like during the day when I wanted to pick up more, this job was so fucking perfect. I could work 2 jobs at one job. Like if I could like bake and then sorry about that, guys. I could bake and then like work the day shift or whatever. So I was doing that, and I went out to take the trash out, and I found the babies. All the
They
colored
threw 'em
babies.
away?
They had thrown them in the dumpster.
Holy shit!
And I went back inside, and I was like, his name was Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill, there's been a hate crime. Several colored babies.
No, he was just
thrown
trying to say-
in a dumpster.
He was
The
just trying
Lego
to
version.
say these are the aborted babies. He was trying to be inclusive of.
Yeah.
It's the Lego version of
These are
Brenda's
the
Got a Baby.
Prom night dumpster babies.
Yeah, exactly. There were hundreds of prom night dumpster babies.
Holy
I found them.
shit!
I was so hard because, like, of course, like,
the Indian in the cupboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
So
you
that's
close the dumpster and they come to life.
several babies just falling out of the cupboard.
Different nation armies of babies.
All covered in yellow and purple
Yeah.
glitter.
Nobody can stand up. There's no necks.
Oh lordy.
It's a responsibility.
Anyway, Mardi Gras is great.
Ugh.
Yeah, I love Mardi Gras.
Big fan.
Have you ever done a Mobile Mardi Gras?
I was here for Mardi Gras this year because I did a show
Oh,
at
duh. I keep forgetting.
Alchemy, I believe. Yeah.
I think the mushrooms have wiped my memory of
Oh
that
yeah,
night.
that was a fun night. Shout out to Lafayette Comedy, Zeke for producing something fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Hell yeah! Every time I come out here, I have a good time, man. I love this place. It's a nice city. I was telling Aaron, I was like, we were here for Mardi Gras, and it felt like New Orleans, but I felt like comfortable.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't smell like,
Like people were
piss out
partying,
here.
and I was like, this is all right.
I've heard
I'm not gonna get stabbed.
Mobile is like New Orleans for grown-ups. It's like when
Yeah.
you're done with shit
Yeah.
being wild and loud and shit, you come here and it's like, oh, it's got the festive home, but it's,
Yeah, I'd
less
come back.
people getting shot.
I'd come back.
Yeah, it's a good time. I enjoy it. I hate Mardi Gras personally, but
Yeah, dude, I'm not a big fan of parades and stuff, but I will tell you this: I hate that the tunnel is such a bottleneck of traffic when you're trying to come through. Like when you're trying to go to Florida or something, dude, that is just a nightmare to sit there.
And the honking.
I know, on like a Friday or Saturday at lunchtime.
how's do you ever go to New Orleans? Or you usually just do Lafayette?
I do. I like New Orleans a lot. I do sports drink most of the time these days.
I'm at Mardi Gras.
Oh fuck! I've done that once in my life.
Yeah.
It was all right. I had like the beginnings of a threesome.
Okay.
Yeah, like the very beginnings.
Yeah.
And it got cut pretty short, but that was the closest I've ever come to a threesome.
Nice.
Fun times. Nothing really more to tell about that without revealing too much about people.
Okay.
But I do remember it being overwhelming and thinking like this was probably the last time I'll do this, and it was.
Yeah.
I was young.
Those moments suck so bad because it's like, man, I could have had so much fun if I wasn't such a bitch.
Yeah.
So, like, you always look back on it like, man, if I would have fucking just, but you wouldn't.
I had
being how you were, you wouldn't.
My friend's little brother was with us, and he was like 10 or 12 years old, and we were just standing out on the corner while they were smoking cigarettes or whatever. And as people walked by, he was like so brave. He would talk to anybody, and I would just tell him, I would feed him lines to like spit at people as they walk by, like corny, hacky. Like, hey, do they sell men's clothes where you got that shirt? And like when a couple's walking by, he was conditioned to go, hey, that's not the girl I saw you with earlier.
Oh,
like he would just and we would just die laughing. Like that was way more fun than any parade or just messing with random couples on the street.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My dad took me to the second ever Bonnaroo. He took our whole family when I was like 10.
Tennessee?
Yeah. And so my dad was like a big deadhead and shit like that. So we go to Bonnaroo as a family, and I remember he's probably like tripping, and I'm like 10 years old, but we were sitting on top of this Winnebago, and we were just watching just like all these fucking hippies walk by. They're just like zonked out of their fucking mind. And my dad was just doing impressions of what they were probably thinking. And it was like, I think that might have been like my first inspiration to try to be funny, because that was the funniest thing on the planet. Yeah, dude, it was awesome. And killing. Like, it was hilarious.
Good. That's real good.
What up? How you doing?
Y'all could have just ignored him. It'd have been smoother. The best joke writer in Louisiana just showed up. Did y'all see that bullshit?
I don't know what happened. You got something written about you?
Brock said on the radio, Aaron Heltz is the best joke writer in Louisiana.
Nice.
Yeah, he just lied to the people.
Number one comedy writer, not joke writer.
Yeah, they can't.
I'm not
they can't
the best
see
joke writer. I'm the best comedy writer, and I stand by that. I'll go ahead and stand by that too.
That's a crazy statement.
What is that? Hold on. So you're good at writing
going
in, like
on a
he
podcast
slips on
and
a
I'm
banana
standing by
peel here.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what the distinction is between comedy writer and joke writer. Just saying a comedy writer, you could pretty much mean a comedian who's a good writer.
Yeah.
But joke writer is somebody who's writing jokes.
Yeah.
Whether they're prolific with a high hit rate or so they're writing jokes, right? Some people do comedy without writing a whole bunch of jokes.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Okay.
It's a style of comedy. I do something in the middle, right? Like not every single line is a joke, but a lot of them are.
Yeah.
Aaron is a good comedian, no doubt about it. I bring him on the road with me, for sure. But to say he's the best joke writer would be just ignoring the people like John Merrifield exist.
Yes.
Who is not only prolific in the number of jokes he writes, but the hit rate is insane at how funny the things is he says. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be the judge of this tonight because I haven't seen him yet. I just saw John Merrifield crush, and
honestly, how much time is he doing? How much time is he doing?
He's doing 20.
Too much. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was like, oh shit! All right, we're giving him 8, and now you're doing 40.
This is so unfair. He's like voiceless right now.
I am joking.
You want to hear something funny? I took 2 comedians to Austin, Texas with me this year to like open and stuff, because I got a show and I was like, I got one of them to open for me. He's like, you want to go to Austin? He's like, yeah, dude, I'm down. He had never I don't think he'd done an out of town show for real besides like Pensacola, you know.
All right.
So like, I'm gonna take you on the road, get you some experience. This will be fun. It was Derek, Derek Kopsawa.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, it was Derek Kopsawa's show, and
Pinballs.
Yes, exactly.
All right, I did that last year.
So Derek asked me, he's like, hey, can he do 15 minutes? And I'm like, yes, right? And then, because I know he can, because I've seen. Well, here's what happens.
All right.
We do the fucking show, and Deacle kills. Ryan Deacle kills. Right? He has a great set, crushes his 15 minutes. It's awesome. But then afterwards, Derek Thompson was talking, and he asked him, he's like, so, man, how long you been doing comedy? He's like, oh, like 2-3 years. He's like, oh, that's awesome. He's like, yeah, this was my first time doing 15 minutes. And I was like, Deacle, shut the fuck up, dude.
You were like so short. Yeah, he outed you. I'll say this. If you're a comedian listening to this, be very careful with like using, like when somebody gives you a vouch or allows you to use their name, go kill. Definitely the first time.
Yeah.
I always tell people that if I'm vouching for you, I'm like, hey, I'm vouching for you, but do your best shit. Don't go fuck around and make me look like an
asshole.
asshole.
With some new shit you thought
Yeah,
of.
don't make me look like an asshole, please. And also make sure you have permission to use somebody as a vouch.
Yeah.
Shut up. We're podcasting back here.
No, it ended up being a good show, but I was just like, all right, Deagle, you're giving too much information.
That's pretty funny, though. So that was Ryan Deacle. Shout out, Ryan.
Ryan Deagle.
I like
very
me some
funny.
Ryan.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I'll see Ryan when I come out here.
He's a good guy. He's got to work tonight, but maybe he'll make it out.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're jumping out there. Did y'all see that on the way in?
Yeah, we saw a little bit of the pole vaulting. What's going on?
So there was a guy who went to high school here in Mobile, and then he ended up being an Olympic pole vaulter. I think he won gold or something years ago, like maybe in the 80s or something. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
That's the only person. I was just the first person from Alabama I could think of. Nick
and,
Saban. Forrest Gump's a good one. Wish I'd have thought of that.
But so then he created this thing like maybe 15 years ago, I don't know, where all these athletes from around the Gulf Coast and stuff, it's like pole vaulters from everywhere, I guess, and they just show up to Mobile, and from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. they fucking pole vault out there. Yeah.
All day jumping.
Yeah, dude. Someone like broke a world record out there one time, I think, years ago, like on this day that they do this. So yeah, it's a cool thing.
For what?
Pole vaulting.
First pole vault with most beer inside of you.
No, like
highest jump in front of a dive bar.
yeah.
I saw a dude out there like pole vaulting, like he's doing it, like beautiful form and all that, just wearing a polo.
Oh,
like it's
God.
super casual.
Well, it
dude.
is
They're
polo
chilling.
Polo vaulting.
No, it looked like a
Did
good
that one
time.
hit? I don't think so.
Huh?
Polo vaulting? No.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
Oh man, I said a fucking joke on one episode. We had Dan Alton and Zeke on.
Oh, great.
And I thought we were talking about if someone ever had a Bill Cosby tattoo that like they just fucking are like, God damn it, why did I ever get this? Because you just didn't know that was gonna happen. And then we were talking about the Spanish fly joke, and I was like, yeah, the tattoo's just Bill Cosby's face of the fly going, Buenos noches.
That's pretty good.
Dead silence.
Oh,
and I was
come
just
on,
like,
that's good.
oh, okay. And I left
don't
it
like
in
that?
there just to show, just like, I think I started sweating in my own living room. It bombed so hard.
Casual sexual assault joke, slightly racist. What? That's the best. What is?
I put all the ingredients in.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
like
was-
this is classic podcasting.
It was so quiet.
Guys,
I like the idea of it being like a cauldron that you're mixing like a witch. You're like, God, I hope this one pops.
not the right
A little
temperature.
Cosby, a little Spanish
Yeah,
fly.
A little bit of the only Spanish I know.
Right?
Good
Well,
stuff.
Guys, I think this has been a good episode. I think we
Yes,
can go
yes.
back to let
Yeah.
you get your little headspace, walk around
Fuck
a little
yeah.
bit, do your thing.
I actually wanted to run a joke by you.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
Okay.
And while we're in the green room, let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
No.
Oh. I was like,
Hey, let me
I was
run
like,
a
what
joke
is
by
it?
you guys.
Okay.
This is my impression. Aaron has heard this. He doesn't think it's funny, but I'm confident in it. This is my impression of the lead singer of Disturbed crying. Oh!
God damn it. I like it.
I liked it.
I'll admit, it's
y'all.
dumb
I
as fuck. Yeah, it's retarded, but
Yeah,
I like it.
But like,
We'll see.
I have one that I don't do impressions ever, but I have one that it's the longest setup, and it's just like, here's my impression of a gay supporting character watching his girl best friend get hit on in the office from a distance, and it's just that's the whole impression. I could never get a laugh out of that, but I'm like, it makes me laugh in my head every time I think about it. I'm like, I know that kills in some universe, but not this one.
Those are the worst too. When you're like, I'm confident this is funny. Why is it not getting a laugh?
Yeah.
This is so funny to me. Sometimes it's just the inflection or the delivery, or that we're just very delusional.
yeah, I always like have to accept that we're all just wired differently.
True.
Sometimes someone's gonna say something, and I'm like, I don't think I will ever understand that.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough lifetimes where that will make sense to me. But you know what? You go ahead. Hell yeah.
It is. The delusion is so funny because like I'll go like drive to Atlanta to do the Laughing Skull, drive back the same night to go to work at like 7 a.m. the next morning, and people will be like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, it just feels like I'm supposed to. I don't know. Like,
You don't know what it's like to tell dick jokes in front of 7 strangers, okay?
yeah, right.
And get ultimate approval.
And then pay.
Love it.
The best is like you spend all the gas to get up there, then you walk in, you're breathing, they're like, "You're next." And you're like, "Great." And here's $20 for my video. Yeah, dude. Comedy rules. I love it.
The best.
Well, Tyler, thank you so much
Yeah,
for doing
absolutely.
this,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Appreciate
This was
it. This was a good
Heck
time.
yeah, good riffs.
It's Tyler Arceneaux, Lafayette.
Yeah,
Oof
the Tyler
Comedy.
A everywhere.
You were certainly too late to make the show, but it's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. It's
I
gonna be an
killed.
awesome
I killed.
Show.
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
kill.
He already.
killed.
Yeah,
Like you're watching
it's
this
in the bag.
universe where he killed the show.
Positive.
He's on a vengeance. This is the fuck Mandeville or whatever.
Fuck the Italian restaurant full of old white people who couldn't give a fuck about
Oh,
it.
I did. I've done that room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
mafia
it's-
room?
it's-
What?
I did that room. Yes. It's like two long tables, basically. Yes.
White people don't get me. Old ones. They don't get me. I walk out there, I'm like, millennials. And they're like,
No.
what kind of crowd y'all get here? I
It's a
refuse to
mix.
let this podcast end.
It's we get a good mix of everybody.
All right, hell yeah.
Good
Cool.
ages,
I like that.
like race, and you know.
Name
I
your
like
favorite race.
My favorite race, you know, if I had to be a race,
Don't do it, Carson.
well, it's not
not
white.
worth
It's not white. All right.
See, I was like, why didn't you do that? Like,
Huh?
well, I really like Talladega.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd been so good.
I'm a fan of the 4-4 relay.
Big potato sack fan over here.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
And the Chinese. No, anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the podcast.
This is-
Let's get out of here.